There is talk of some of the remnants of the Berlin Wall being under threat by developers. Apparently, a section of the East Side Gallery may be dismantled for a luxury apartment block. So, what better time to go visit Berlin and see the wall for yourself? Our travel lady, Lesley Keyter, joining us now with a look at a phenomenal trip to Berlin. Good morning, Lesley.
Yeah, good morning. Definitely include Berlin in your travel plans. And a lot of people, I'm finding these days, want to be more flexible with their plans. They may not necessarily want to do the structured coach tour, but they do want a certain amount of structure with pre-booked hotels and good hotels in good locations. So I looked at putting something together in Berlin, and obviously you want to pick out the right location there where you can do some touring, tour of the city. They've got some really great sightseeing tours that you can do around there, and then obviously go and see the wall. There've been some protesters around this section of the wall that is under threat, and police have been guarding it. So we're just hoping that the people who are building this luxury condo block could maybe integrate this somehow, but you'll see one part of the wall being hiked away there with winches. So it's a little bit sad to see that, although East Berlin does need a lot of redevelopment.
Yeah, speak about Berlin, because it is really one of those beautiful cities, but there are different parts of the city that you need to be aware of.
That's right, and you can definitely see the west side from the east side, how the west was developing, and when that wall came down, people were quite shocked at how poor and backward the east side of the wall was. You know, things hadn't been developed there. It was still sort of stuck in a time capsule almost. So now going into Berlin, it's become a real center of history. Anybody who's interested in history and the war, definitely go to the museum. They've catalogued the whole thing very well. In my tours in Germany, I found the young Germans to be very open to talk about the whole experience of the wars and the Nazi regime. And it's really interesting to go to those places that played such a big part in our history.
Yeah, our history, their history, a place that's very rich in history for sure. This particular package?
Well, I thought if you're going all the way to Berlin, go and see my other absolute favorite city, which is Prague. Really easy to get to on a first-class train ride. Combine the two, we've thrown in tours for you, daily breakfast, a guided walking tour of Prague, $12.84 per person, that's the land only. And I found that by doing this piece by piece like this, it ended up being a whole lot cheaper than some pre-packaged tours that were very similar. So get on board that and go and see Europe. It's wonderful.
I love the sounds of this trip. Thank you, Lesley.
Thanks very much.
And you can call Lesley Keyter, the travel lady, at 277-6884, or visit her website at www.thetravellady.ca. 828 minus 10 degrees.